Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me just move my mic into position. There we go. BFG, thank you for coming and joining the stream so early on. Going to be not too long of a stream today, I don't think. And if I sound weird, I do apologise. I had a tooth taken out on Friday. Still feeling very sore from where they're taking it out. So if I seem to have like a bigger jaw this side, or I seem to be like stuttering or slurring my words, then that's the main reason. We're wrapping up. We're coming close to the end of the season now with Burton. We've got the 3 games left in April, which I'm hoping to get these 3 games done in this episode. So we've got Watford, Crystal Palace and Newcastle. And then we've got the 5 games left in May. So that may be over 2 streams or over 1 stream. So that is going to be it. We're going to be getting close towards the end of the season. We're top of the minute, but we've got all the work to do to make sure we stay there. And I'm assuming that FIFA is going to try and mess with us. You know, it's going to not let us have an easy run in. Got some games we should win, some games we should lose. The Watford game is a game we should win, so let's go and set the lineup up for that one. I'm just going to move my coffee. Eclipse Gaming, hello and welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming and joining on this beautiful Sunday morning. Well, I don't know whether it's beautiful. I haven't looked outside yet. And the team is knackered, so let us get this rotated out. We'll start with Marvin and Armstrong up front. And didn't we get notification that Kennedy's yep, Kennedy's ban is over, so we can put him back on the wing. Let's give Dizelle and O'Moore a chance in the midfield. Walker-Peters at right back. Where is Big John? Big John Massinho. And then Cal McFadden at the back. And then we have got Damien McCurry at left back. Are you just saying Bolassi's name because he's your favourite player, or is that someone you're saying I should sign? Because we are way too late for us to sign anybody. Way too late. We need one more on the bench. We've got a defender, Power. We need to replace Power. We've got strikers left mid. We've got enough attacking options. We need another midfield option. And it's going to have to be Nicholson. He's the only one who's actually got some decent fitness. Oh, he's your favourite player. That's fair enough. It's just a pity that he's injured for so long. That is a problem. I mean, hopefully he comes back and be able to reclaim the form he did after the injury that he's had. But the worry with an injury like that is it takes him a long time to get up and running. But fingers crossed he can do that and come back. So we're going to be playing on our awful blue away kit. Really don't like this away kit that we've got for Burton. But we're against Watford. We're down there at Vicarage Road. So hopefully we can go and get at least a point. We want to win. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. How has everyone been this week, and are you enjoying your weekend? And again, once again, thank you so much for coming and spending part of your Sunday morning with me. It means the world to me. Only a small streamer, and it's just, I just do this for fun. Obviously waiting for the new FIFA to come out, but I promise I'd get Burton done before that, and we are not too far away from getting Burton done. Right, 8 games away.
Here's Watford, and this is how they're going to line up. Diego Alves starts in goal. Sebastian Trudel plays with Karim Rekic.
Armstrong into Sordell. We're going to just try and get it around the corner a little bit. There you go, Armstrong. Dizelle. Dizelle to start off. Oh, we started brilliantly. We started absolutely just as we wanted to. The midfield, this is another reason why I like to play 4-4-2. You get your 2 strikers and you can get one of them to just drop off, and it allows the midfielders a bomb on ahead. Creates the space. Defenders don't necessarily mark them as well as they should do. And most of our midfielders have at least, most of our centre mids have at least a goal this season from that reason. Then that's Dizelle's second for the club. And it's a very good start after 4 minutes. But we've got to watch out because Watford are dangerous, especially with Pereira on the ball. That's a beautiful ball, but that is going to be whites all day long. And what's going on here? Oh, refs give a free kick, okay. I would have preferred to be able to play on from the far side. McCory into Kennedy. Lovely little touch. Tries to get the space off, and that's... I didn't cancel the pass.
The interception was timely, to say the least. It's Karim Rekic.
Yeah, Matt, down the line to Decore. That's going to be easy for McFadden. Into Big John. Walker Peters. Going to try and get Emre Moore in. That's a bad ball.
11 minutes played, 1-0. Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. Just looking back, as commentators do, on the previous meeting, which was a draw.
Win that header. Kaka gets the ball knocked down. Good interception for McFadden.
When you look at the lineups that there are today, but it's another day, another game, and we'll wait.
Dazal. Prodal with the tackle. Sordell looking down here for Kennedy. Kennedy's cut inside, goes back, gives it to Armstrong. Then we've got McCory on the overlap. It's Rami. Hello, thank you, and good. I'll say that again. Hi Rami, thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed your weekend so far. And once again, thank you for coming and joining the stream. Prodal wins it off Sword. Oh, he knocks it away from Sordell. That's a great tackle from Prodal.
This is going to be a throw. Here's Emre Moore.
Omar. We've got no one down this left-hand side. Thank you very much, Rami. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means the world to me. McCory. Looking between Armstrong and Sordell. Doesn't really come off how we wanted it to. Moore. Going to down dig it into the back post for Marvin. Cathcart's there. Armstrong. I should have let him bring that ball down. And that doesn't look good. Armstrong's down. And he hasn't got back up yet. Dangerous from Watford. Oh, no, no, no. Pereira, White's there. And we're going to get a notification in a minute that Armstrong's injured. And we're going to have to kick the ball out of play. Nope, he's walking. Oh, okay, he's walking to the pitch. He's walking off the pitch. Come on, we're waiting for someone to make a run. Dazal. Goes to Moore. Playing with 10 men at the minute. So we'll just try and keep the ball and just try and work the space. And Watford is starting to put a bit more of an eye press on. So Walker Peters tries to get it through. Oh, Moore's in! And Prodal pokes it away for a corner.
He's taken a touch there of the defender. It will be a corner.
Kennedy whips it in. Diego Alves is there. Oh, they've got Diego Alves in goal. Kaka. Erlo, thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. And thank you for coming and joining us on a Sunday morning. And we give away a free kick. Messinho heads it clear. That's all right. Kennedy uses his strength, and now he's going to use his pace. At least he's Marvin. Marvin to Armstrong. And then we've got the run of O'Moore. Cuts it. Oh, Rekic with a good block. Stops us getting any further up the pitch. Kaka. Kaka again, McCory. McCory nearly blocks him. Kennedy. White is there. And we'll go out on the right hand side. O'Moore to Dazal. Dazal sees the space for Kennedy. Going to exploit it. Kennedy's pace. Cuts back inside one. Kennedy. Lays it off to Armstrong. Takes a touch. Shoots. Oh. So close. Lovely bit of play. Lovely run from Kennedy. Armstrong just tries to get a toe into the bottom corner. Off the bottom of the post. I don't need to Erlo at the minute. We're coming towards the end of the season. We've got 8 games left. and we've got pretty much we've got a squad that's very, very good. Ferreira. Yanmat. Massinho knocks it down. McCory's there. Like, just, BFG, I've just seen your comment, and I'm just going to just wait a second, because I don't quite understand it. I think you may have been hit by autocorrect there. Because it doesn't look like it makes sense on first glance. Success. Yanmat. Good tackle from Damien. Kennedy. To McCory. Tries to get it around Prodel. Good defending from Prodel. He's been a solid defender for... Oh, and again, I say that just as McCory drops his pocket. Kennedy. Dazelle, and that's just bad. That's just bad play. Are we talking about Diego Costa there, BFG? Yeah, I found tons of, not on this career mode, but the what do you call it? You find some good players in the free agent market at the beginning of every season. Tend to be, by the time we get this late in the season, there tends to not be as many decent players in the free agencies. Yeah, BFG, are you on about Diego Costa? Well, looks like Armstrong's holding his shoulder, so that's going to be a knee injury when we get out of it. Oh, Mason.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Got past him. In quickly.
Emre Moore's got some space to work with. We're going to have to just try and work it round.
Armstrong.
Good play, boys. McCory's on the overlap. Going to let him get a little bit ahead. There we go. Now can we whip it in? Lovely ball. Prodel. Sordell lets it too. Prodel win the header. The ball gets knocked down to Sordell. That's brilliant. This, yeah. Erlo, this will be the final season of this career. Yeah. Because obviously with the timing and the timing towards the new FIFA coming out and the amount of time that I actually do stream, I won't have enough time to get through into another season. So once this season is done with Burton, it will be the end of the Burton career mode. But we're 2-0, that's good. And huh? Nightbot, what are you doing? I apologise. Right, Erlo, I apologise for that. I am sorry for that, because Nightbot's been a bit too... I don't get... I'm sorry about that, Erlo. I don't get why that's worked. Why that's happened. I've disabled that. Erlo, again, I'm very sorry about that. I'm just changing the settings now. Right. Hopefully. Hang on. Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully that... I've just changed the settings anyway, so that's fine. So hopefully that will change. Diego Costa saga. Right. The Diego Costa saga looks... something doesn't feel right with me with Chelsea in total this season. There is something really wrong. There's something really wrong for your top goal scorer of last season to suddenly be on the chopping block and ousted. Fair enough if something's like happened, like personally, like Diego Costa and Conte have butted heads, then you can kind of understand that, because Alex Ferguson was a similar kind of manager, whereas if you said anything that was either derogatory to the team or you looked, I don't know, I don't know the best way to say it, but basically Ferguson used to put a lot of people out if they wronged him and the ethics of the team and stuff like that. So if Costa has done that and is causing negative morale, then within the squad, I can kind of understand Conte wanting to get rid. But on the face value, because I mean I haven't read too much into the politics of it, but on face value, losing your 20-goal a season striker is ridiculous to me. McCory, lovely reverse ball to Kennedy. McCory's gone on his way. You get yeah, that's the Erlo. That is the plan. And we're currently with 8 games to go. We are level. I think we're level on points, or 1 point ahead of Arsenal, and we are top at the minute. Armstrong. Kennedy takes it in. Oh yeah, Matt, with a great touch. Brilliant touch. Right, we're going to take Armstrong off. We're not going to risk him. We'll bring on Solanke. And I'm going to bring Sanderberg on for Dazelle. That's what I'm trying to do. That's the plan. That's the reason why I said 1 more season. Because last season I lost to Chelsea on... No. I drew to Liverpool on the last game of this season, last season, which cost me the title. Chelsea won the title by 2 points. We were level on points going into the last game of the season. We drew and they beat Burnley. So I'd arguably the more difficult draw, but I had a chance with Mbappe, like in the last second or like the last couple of minutes to win the game, and I missed. I hit it wide, and that would have won us. That would have won us the title on goal difference last season. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing a career mode in FIFA 18. Definitely. I'm not sure which team yet. Berger, lovely block by Prodl. Prodl's been their best player by far today. I haven't picked my team yet. Morning, Sai. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I haven't picked a team for FIFA 18 yet. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep changing my mind up until the day the game comes out, and then all of a sudden I'll pick a team and I'll just start with that team. Kennedy releases Sanderberger. Ooh, yeah, Juan Frank, good defending. Let it go out, McCory. Do you think he will win? He will play in the Premier League again? This season? No. Oh, more. Solanke. Solanke's in. Solanke shoots. That's 3. That's the 3 points for Burton as well. Great play. Great play. My favourite club, Erlo, is... Well, we're currently sitting right at the bottom of every single league in England right now. We are the mighty, the amazing Port Vale. The mighty, world-beating Port Vale. Yeah. We are not doing well at all this season. 15 minutes to go. Which, it's one of those that, with the manager that we got and the players that we've got, we should be doing a lot better than what we are. But, hey, what can we say? We're just bad at the minute. Very bad, Vale are. Walker Peters looking for the space for Emre Moore. Oh, no, Solanke, go on. Emre Moore. Hold him off, Walker Peters. Hold him off. That's gone out. That'll do. Let's make the final sub, and we're going to be taking off Omar, and we're going to bring on... You know what? Let's bring on one of the little lads. Let's bring on Nicholson. And we'll move Kennedy into the middle because he's taller. Well, Erlo, don't get me wrong. That is an idea. That is an idea, but I don't... It's one of those that, with them being in League 2... I want to make sure that A, I do it right, because obviously they're my favourite club and it's so easy to be biased when I haven't done a career mode with my favourite club. I haven't, because it's one of those, I feel like it's Oh, that's a great ball, but Cathcart's there, but it's one of those that I'd be so biased. I know it might bring a lot more passion into it, and it's one of those where I'm really trying hard, but I mean, hear me out on this, but I like picking a club that I have no real emotional attachment to start off with, and then have that grow within the series. It's like this Burton team. Obviously, I picked Burton just on the off chance of on basically, but I chose Burton basically on the fact that no one else was doing Burton this year, and having them and bringing them through to Road to Glory it's brought out the passion within the game. It's brought out my inner football nature. Whereas with Port Vale, it's obviously, if I do badly, I'm gonna be really annoyed. You know what I mean? Whereas this, I'm still annoyed because it's a game and I want to win. But with Vale, it would be from the off that I've got to do well.
There's good progress with this attack.
Oh no, Diego will go to the La Liga.
Good pass.
Ducore. Walker Peters, that's not a bad bit of an error. Aaron Mason whips it in, good header from McFadden. Peñaranda. Villa. Okay, you're not. Do you know what? There's at least. I mean, obviously not here in the chat today. We win that game 3-0, but there's at least four people that come and join the stream regularly that are Villa players. So obviously, not Villa players. Sorry, Villa fans. So it's nice to see there's a lot of like semi-local kind of people to where I am, because I'm local to Port Vale. So obviously a lot of Villa fans. There's some obviously Burton fans that come and join the stream as well later in. Obviously Size United fan. So you know, it's good fun. It's nice. It's nice, and this is the one reason why I'm loving streaming right now. I mean, look at that domination on the match facts. 55% possession, 6 shots, they had 2 with 1 on target. And our man of the match was Armstrong. Well, I want to see Prodal's rating. He only got a 6.4. Now, that surprised me because Prodal was involved in everything. No. Costa isn't going to play in League One. He isn't going to play in League One, trust me. He's too good for that. Very too good for that. Just, oops.
Arsenal won.
Yeah, and so I don't know. Don't get me wrong, the idea right now of having and doing a Road to Glory with Port Vale is very enticing because of obviously how bad they are doing. And it would be very good for me to be able to bring them up from League 2 to League 1. Saying that, I'd want to impose some rule sets on myself. You know, like I can only buy youth players, or I can only buy like say basically at the start of every month or something, start of every transfer window, we can only target 2 leagues or around the world, just to make it a little bit more difficult. And then obviously if I say to the chat that say, right, this first transfer window we can only buy players from Belgium or Spain, then I rely on you guys feeding me the information of who are the good players to be able to buy. But again, I would like to do something a little bit different for if I do a Vale career mode. So it's not just like I mean, the standard career mode's good, but I want something a little bit different. I want to do something a little bit different. And we will see how that plays out. But obviously, we've got a little bit of time. Still need to finish Burton, which is main priority, and then we'll see where we go from there. Obviously, this Burton as well, it's kind of been like a lone career mode, and that is. Oh, and as you were asking before, where we're sitting in the table, as you can see, bottom right, we are currently top by 3 points to Arsenal and Spurs. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I mean, Scout Future Star, I would do that, but Scout Future Star, I would definitely do that at the start of the career mode, and then be able to build that player around it, build the team around him. So we'd be able to definitely do that. But again, as I said, with everything else, it's kind of up for discussion what we do. Hello, Pablo Solomon. Thank you for coming and joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you for coming and joining the stream on this Sunday morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. I keep saying beautiful Sunday morning. I haven't seen if it's actually beautiful outside yet. I'm just changing it around so I can have my starting lineup out. Irving's still injured, that's fine. Yeah, so we'll leave Berger on the starting pitch. And then we'll drop one of Lee and Dazal down for Aarons. Freya can come in for Nicholson. Yeah, and that'll do me. What are you doing today? Obviously, we're doing Burton. We're doing Burton for another 2 games. And then after that, I am going to relax. I'm going to have a nice chill day. Ready for work. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Erlo. Thank you. Yeah. I'm definitely not going to do this for too long. My mouth is already starting to hurt again. I said it in the opening of the stream, and obviously some of you guys have joined since. I had a tooth out a couple of days on Friday, and my mouth down here still feels like it's out here, so it's kind of tender, so talking is aggravating it a little bit, which is why it's only going to be 3 games today. I would like to do a little bit more so I could potentially get a little bit closer to finishing this season. But I just think that the more I talk, the more I'm actually going to aggravate it. And I'll get to a point where I'll be pretty much falling asleep because the pain will get to that stage. But yeah, we'll see. In a minute, it's just like kind of like a pulsing little thing, so I can deal with it. And hopefully I can keep me focused on the game. No, this won't be the last episode because for these 3 games, so obviously I've got this game against Crystal Palace. Then we've got, I forget who we've got in the 3rd and final game of this episode. This game will finish April. This game will finish April, the month of April, and then we've got 5 games in May to finish the season. So this might be the 2nd to last stream, or I might do another one after this. I don't know. It depends on what time I've got available after this. Oh, I nearly got it through.
Not according to plan.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Alex123. Thank you for coming joining the stream. Thank you for subscribing, because I think you just said that as well. Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you.
Reach the same heights again as they did in their away win against Watford.
Yeah, 3-0, comfortable for
Schlupp.
them, and they're flying at the moment.
Alex, obviously not right now because obviously I'm streaming, so I can't do that.
They've been a high-scoring team throughout the season, haven't they? And there's no question that.
Okay, cheers, Pablo.
Very good watch. We're delighted to be here to watch them again today.
They are the entertainers in this division. They've been
Lovely
really
play,
good,
Sander
really
Berger.
potent in front
Oh,
of goal.
okay, he gets in.
Timely challenge
Gomez.
into the attacking third.
Mbappe looking through for Tony Watt. Scott down with a long leg to get in there.
By that interception. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. It's Ward.
Joe Ward.
James MacArthur. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still
Get
got
him,
the
Joe.
ball.
Oh, you can't let him get past you that quickly. Good play from Kennedy. Price. Power.
This is how this
Sander
team can
Berger.
play.
What?
Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out.
Berger.
Could be dangerous.
Looking for Mbappe. Mbappe, first touch. Takes it round the keeper. Yes, Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe Latin with the goal. That was... Oh, sorry for that. That was cringe. Ugh. Yeah. Didn't like that.
It was superbly taken. They're absolutely thrilled with the way they've got the lead here.
United last night.
Giving the keeper no chance.
United last night seemed, well, obviously, they just seemed to waste a lot of time with the ball. They didn't seem to be as direct in certain areas of the game. They just looked off. Stoke played well. Stoke played well last night, I've got to say.
They've worked this attack very well.
They did everything they needed to do. They frustrated United. They looked dangerous at times. And as a Vale fan, that bloody is hard for me to say that Stoke played well. But yeah, they did. I've got to give Stoke credit last night for the way they played.
The opponent wanted to get the ball. He wasn't going to let him have it.
And I hate that bloody shielding of the ball. Who do you think they'll lift the Premier League? Who do I think will win?
Shots on. And the goalkeeper got across to it.
Ila, were you saying that who do you think will win the Premier League? I've said at the start of the season that Benteke nearly went close there, but I said at the beginning of the season that I reckon that the two Manchester clubs would finish 1-2, and I put City just ahead of United because I just thought that City would have that. At the start of the season, I thought City, attacking wise, were a much better team. United, I would say, had a tiny bit more defensively, but I was going to say not exactly the best defensively. Both of the Manchester clubs do not have a great defence. But attacking wise, they've both got their merits. I just thought that City had the better options attacking wise altogether. So, I mean, I'm sorry. What is going on with that? Did you even post a link? Alright, I'm removing Nightbot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about this. Nightbot is something I've been toying with because I got what do you call it? I got suggested to use Nightbot, and it's caused me 2 issues today. It's because you put a flipping .lol. That is ridiculous. Right, Si, I'm sorry about that, but right, so Nightbot, you're gone. I don't get that. Literally, all you put was, "You've upset me now, .lol," which is an accident, which can easily happen, and flipping Nightbot's seen it as a link. That is annoying. Right, so I've got rid of Nightbot, so hopefully there won't be any issues. I need to figure out what that would actually be, because fair enough, if it's fair enough, I have set my YouTube chat to not post links so people can't just like spam their channel or whatever. So I have done that. And on Sanderberger 2, but that Nightbot is being twitchy as anything for doing that. Who will lift the cup? Are you on about the Premier League title, Erlo? Because we just call it the title. So what do you mean by the cup? We're 2-0 up against Palace. Oh, if you win the Prem. Oh! Okay, now I get you. Well, let's have a look. In the minute, it's Joe Gomez. But when it comes down to it, I'm gonna set Hugo Azevedo as the player to lift the title. Purely because that I'll do it after this game. Actually, I'll set him as captain every time he plays. Because Hugo was my Scout Future Star in the first season, and he's the highest rated player that we have. He's 80 rated. So it'll either be Hugo or it'll be our goalkeeper Will White, because they're both products of the youth academy. I mean, Hugo is our Scout Future Star, and Will White was the first player that I got from the youth academy into the first team. Tony Watt spins his man brilliantly. Tony! Oh, great block by Scott Dam. Yeah, so it'll be one of those two. Well, that was a bad free kick. Perhaps it's not going to be Hugo now. Poe is good. Yeah, Poe is good. I brought him in because of the fact that he's a CDM. Obviously, I don't play him as a CDM. I play him just as a centre mid. But his defensive play and feel is brilliant. He does the job. He does the job that I need him to do, where he literally holds up the ball, but he's also got an absolutely banging long shot. I mean, he's got through now and just had to hold off the play.
Quick header, found a teammate. passes, they're keeping the ball.
Oh, what was that, Sandy?
Good defending.
How much dollar do you have, like wages wise? Because there's a couple of players that I would try and get. There's obviously Poe's good if you can afford his wages. I can't forget how much his wages are. I don't think they're that expensive.
Well, they're building steadily here, working away.
Sanderberger, great tackle from Scott Dan again. Sanderberger's good as well. Sanderberger is obviously, I mean, I'll show you how you spell both of them. But Berger is good because of his size. I mean, his potential is in the 80s. Sanderberger's very good. There's also a guy called Nene Bonhila, Bonilha. Nene is but the thing is, you may struggle to loan him. You may have to buy him outright. Again, 70 rated midfielder. Passing stats are very, very good. He's good at striking. I had him in my first season at Burton for the first bit of the transfer. We could only get him on a short loan in the first part of the season. Power's good. If you can afford Jackson Irving as well, who plays for Burton, who's a homegrown actual Burton talent, he's good. He'll rate himself up. I think he starts at 68 and I think he's 72 and I'm in the third season now. He's very good. Again, good tall midfielder, good passing ability, can get box to box. I'm just trying to think who else I've used.
They can't keep it on the pitch. It's gone out for a throw.
And they're three players that I would definitely say, and also Matthew Palmer. Now Matthew Palmer, he's a little bit lower rated. I think in first season, he's Nene probably about 2 mil, 2 mil max, and his wages are not that expensive. Hi Owen Fleming, thank you Fleming. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Palmer in the first, Matthew Palmer in the first season starts at 65, 66, but then quickly gets to 68. Quickly gets to 68. We're talking probably say like 2 or 3 months into the second season, he's in the high 60s. So it depends on whether that's what you need from a player of that quality.
Crystal Palace on their next game, Alan.
Yeah, they're playing West Ham United in their next match. I think they could coast home in this one.
Power looking out for Azevedo, but gets booked out by Schlupp. Okay, to Chung Yong Lee. Power steps in, gets brought down, and that's not going to be good. We're going to make some changes anyway. I wanted to start career mode Blackpool, but their transfer funds are poor. 90k thing, hard to bring players in. Everyone seems to want high wages. Yeah. That's where I struggled to start off with Burton. It's the wage demands were just ridiculous. Hi Razvan, hope you're doing well. I was supposed to say Razim, sorry, I butchered your name then. Yeah, so we took Power off because he's obviously injured, but that's not good. But that's the one thing you got to watch out for with Power. He's a little bit injury prone. Yeah, Sai, do you know when you do your career mode, do you try to buy them or do you try to loan them? Because with teams like Burton, Blackpool, and all the lower league teams, you're probably off better going to like an Eastern European country. So definitely look at like say Belgium, Austria, and Poland, and places like that, because they definitely have more bang for the buck. Belgium is one of the places where I love to go for a scout, because they do get you some really good players within that league that are not of great quality. And also, if you're Blackpool in the League 2 on this game, aren't they? If you're Blackpool in League 2, look at the MLS, because again, don't get me wrong, there's not an amazing world beater team. You can't get an amazing world beater team from them, but you can get an improvement on your current quality for quite low wages.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
Ferreira to Watt. Mbappe's free again. Mbappe with the toe in. It's 3-0 again. Who was the best player in this career mode? In this career mode, it's got to be the main man that's just scored. It's got to be Kylian Mbappe, the team. I've got him in. I went for him at the start of the second season. I thought I need a new striker. Who do I get? And I put a cheeky loan offer in for a year for Mbappe. He come in, Premier League, first season in the Premier League, 16, 17 goals. This season he's been dogged with injuries. He's had a couple of injuries. He's missed a large portion of the season, but he's been absolutely a godsend to me. Absolute godsend. Yeah, so that's the 3 subs now. Yeah, which I can understand because you obviously want to do United because obviously you're a United fan. But no, definitely if you're looking at the if you're in the lower leagues, definitely you need to scout around. You definitely need to. Oh dear. Well, you guys can't see this, but I can. I've just had a message that's come up for review. Is that wrong? If you are still in the... If you're still in the chat, why did you send that message? Seriously. What were you hoping to gain from it?
Supporting player alongside.
And I can't believe Price has just stopped that. Great defending from Price. White, clear it. Go on, Aaron's, run. Aaron's, run. You've got that, Aaron's. Well, you should have had that. Yeah, okay. But it's rude, mate. I haven't seen you in the chat before, and you've literally just sent that message. I don't get it. Fair enough. If you've been here for a while and I've upset you, then that's fair enough. I can kind of understand that. But seeing as it's the first time I've ever seen your name in my chat and you send that message, that's, in my opinion, that's just flipping ink. That's as wrong as what Scott Dan has just done there. Centre back has just rinsed my defenders and just destroyed it. Well played, Scott Dan. I was, to be perfectly honest, I wasn't really paying attention, but that is still ridiculous. If you're apologising, that's fine. But obviously, I'm going to hide the comment, obviously, because that's just rude. We've got 5 minutes to go, and we need to make sure that we don't lose this, because I can feel the tide turning.
It was almost gifted to them because the dominant team had eased up and really were coasting home and gave the opposition a bit of space.
Whoops.
Strong challenge. The board shows 3 added minutes.
Mbappe head it back and that's it. We'll have White. You didn't need to make that save look so dramatic. Azevedo. Mbappe. Lovely ball down here for Aaron's.
Good position. They've worked this attack very
Lookman.
well.
Can we get through to Mbappe? We can for his hat-trick. Mbappe! Yes! Kylian Mbappe Latin.
It's a day he'll never forget.
That is just brilliant. Destroyed Crystal Palace, and we deserve to. Lovely play here. Lookman, first time ball round the corner. I can see you're sorry now, Wrong. Thank you for apologising. Just you don't need to spam sorry, bro. Alright?
So we restart again. 4-1.
Yeah, don't spam.
Walter. place secured for next season.
We get the 4-1 win.
Could be
Great play from the boys. Great play from the boys. Mbappe, Sander Berger on the score sheet. Well, I'd say we destroyed him. We destroyed him on the score sheet, but it looks a bit more even in the stats. And Mbappe with the perfect 10. The perfect 10. And this is what we've got to do. We just got to keep winning. Just got to keep winning, and hopefully Arsenal and Spurs keep dropping points.
Burton Albion 4, Crystal Palace 1. Everton 1, Chelsea 1. Leicester City 2.
Which they've still got to play. So I was about to say we've just extended our lead, but they haven't played their game yet.
Norwich City 1.
But yeah, now let's just have a look. Yeah, I'll quit the training sessions. This late in the season, it's pointless doing the training. We need to see how long Poe is out for. I know we're not on track, but I'm winning the Premier League. 4 weeks. Poe is going to miss the rest of the season. That's not good. So Poe is already going to miss the rest of the season. So we'll make sure we've got Lewis on the pitch for the next game. So he's definitely going to be replacing Poe.
Everton with 50 points. In 6th, Crystal Palace with 48 points. In 7th, Stoke City with 48 points, with a game in hand on the team above.
No, mate.
In 8th,
BFG, no. Not a chance. Not a chance. He will move in January. If anything, he will... I honestly don't think he's going to move until his contract expires. But if he's going to move, he'll move at the end of next season. End of this season. If he's going to move at all, he'll move at the end of this season. And we are 5 points clear with 6 games to go. Yeah, with 6 games to go. Let's have a look. Let's show you the league table in full before we go into this game. Newcastle are just above the relegation places with West Brom bottom. That's actually quite tight at the bottom. With Norwich and Middlesbrough there as well. Newcastle, Hull just outside it. Chelsea down in 15th. Man United and Man City 10th and 11th. And we already did this in the previous stream. The talent that both of those teams have got, and the Chelsea team, they should not be as low as they are. Stoke are currently in 5th with Liverpool, Spurs, Arsenal and ourselves at the top. And what I'm going to do, guys, I just need to go to the loo, so I'll be back in 2 minutes. I am back. And Owen, in real life, I support Port Vale. That is the team that I support. So, we're going into the Newcastle game now. Let's have a look at the squad. Yeah, we're good to go with this squad. And as I said, I'm going to be changing. You know what? Yeah, because I'm changing it, I'm actually going to have Will White as our captain now. Because I think even though Azevedo was our scout future star, and obviously he played an important role in getting us some good goals, I think Will White has been my star youth player. Because, and fair enough, he's been a keeper for us all the way through the career mode. And he's been really solid. Really quite solid. Some games I've got to question it, but I just question FIFA every day anyway. Good morning, Murashia Gaming. Thank you for coming join us. Joined us just when we're about to start the last game of the episode. Last game of the stream. Not last game of the episode. Last game of the stream. Yeah, so we're going to be going into this now. Newcastle, we are currently 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. As you can see, if any of you got any questions about what difficulty playing on, I am playing on Legendary. And just because, you know, some people do query, my sliders are completely default. 50s all across the board. I do not change any of the sliders. I just go straight to Legendary and then try and work it out that way. So let's go and do that. Hopefully we can win this game and keep on the good run. So we won 3-0 against Watford, 4-1 against Palace. Now we're against Newcastle. So the FIFA gods are going to say, you've won 2 games, you've won them quite comfortably. So now we're going to turn Newcastle into Barcelona and you're going to get beaten 3-0. If he moves away from Madrid, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, BFG. Not a clue. With the way this transfer market's gone, I would say that Man United would stand a good chance. I would say Man United stand a good chance, but more likely than not, he's going to go PSG. I don't know. I really don't know. But then again, if United win the title this year, will they really think they need an aging Cristiano Ronaldo? I don't think they will. Be one of those that it'll be interesting to see if it comes out that in the summer that they say, right, he's moving. It'll be interesting to see where he does go. As you can see, we're having another look at the league table. 71 points, 5 points clear. We've only lost 5 games all season. Arsenal have lost 1 less than us, but they've drawn 9 games. Oh, looking forward to this. Let's go and do it. Come on, Burton. Do with an early goal, settle the nerves. And that's not really what we wanted from Azevedo. Florent Thauvin. Leroy Bakuna. Played for Villa, doesn't he? Used to.
Well, they're attacking here. Might be a chance for Newcastle.
Well done, Blas. Big plays it down. Lovely ball for Riveros. He hasn't got the pace to get past his man. Yeah, no. Bloody hell, I can't even speak right at the minute. Erlo, yes, I will, because I don't think I'll be able to do it like on the day of release, because I forget. To be perfectly honest, guys, I know I should know this, but I honestly forget what days games release on these days. Because I always thought, like back in the day, Call of Duty always used to release on a Tuesday, and then everything else seemed to always release on a Friday. But a lot of games in recent years, like the annual ones, have changed the release dates quite a bit. So I don't know. I've not a clue what day the game releases. So if it falls on, like, say, a Tuesday night when it releases, then there's no chance that I can get a stream out that day because of work. No chance. I may be able to do it. Again, I don't know whether I'll be able to do it on the Wednesday night either. So we'll say that the first Saturday after the game releases will be the definite first stream that I do. But obviously, follow me on Twitter and obviously click notification, the little bell next to the subscribe button. You get notified when videos go live. But as for the first one, when FIFA 18 comes out, I haven't looked. But also, if it comes out around the 22nd of September, I won't be able to do a stream that weekend because I'm in Birmingham. It's Eurogamer, it's the NEC. So it might just fall, if it falls around that weekend, then I'm not going to be able to stream that weekend. But we'll see.
Good progress with this attack.
Hi Philip C, thank you for coming and joining the stream. Hope you do well. Touch on transfer window. What do you think about the new rules about some transfer window? Mate, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I think it's brilliant. I think it's the right move. Oh, Lazar, how did what not latch onto that? I think it's a good move. I think it's a good move just to get him. Just so, I mean, it stops that will they, won't they sign more players before it, and it stops the entire Alexis Sanchez and Philip Coutinho. Oh, it doesn't stop the Coutinho bit, but it stopped the Sanchez bit. And I found that just annoying. And it's like, especially seeing as the transfer window this year, the transfer window this year was a Thursday, and there was a game on a Friday night, wasn't there?
Thanks, Alan. Some options now for the pass.
Philip, no self-promotion in the chat, please. It's one of the 3 rules that I have in chat. Tony Watt does well to get out of his man. He's going to have to cut back. Luis, Sanderberger, take a touch, shoot. It's off Dendoncker. Who's been a failure in your career mode? I'm trying to think. No, that was the Vancouver one. I'm trying to think. In this career mode, I can't say that I've had an out-and-out failure. I've failed a couple of times. I really have.
Strong challenge.
I've failed a couple of times, but I wouldn't exactly say I've had a player that's been an out-and-out failure. I mean, Tony Watt has been iffy at times. I will say that. Oh no, that pass! I wanted to go to Azevedo, but then again, Mbappe. Oh! Oh, Kylian Mbappe! Wow, Philip, look, mate. Yeah, Philip. I'm sorry, but I'm putting you in timeout. You spam him. You what you call it? You spam him. You're self-promoting. They're 2 of my 3 rules in chat. The other one's no swearing. You've done 2 of the 3 cardinal sins. I know on one of the messages you said you were only 10, but you've got to kind of. I don't mean to be nasty, and you just need to learn the. You just need to learn the rules. We've got 3 rules in here. And it's one of those, I don't mind you coming and checking and just going like this and asking for just advice, but don't blatantly just say, sub to my channel, sub to my channel, sub to my channel. It's not right. I wouldn't come onto your channel and do it to you, so I'd appreciate the respect of not doing it on mine. And here we go, Mitrovic 1-1. Oh, great save from White, actually. Yeah, thank you very much, Erlo. That was a really nice goal. I was not expecting it to come off. Oh, Clark with the big heel. Bad play, bad play. Oh, I've got done, I've got done. Luckily, that was over.
That was the opening that they've been working so hard to get back on level terms.
And you're right, Martin, they have worked extremely hard. Just let down at the death there. What a miss.
Tony Watt.
Watt plays out to Luis. Luis looking for Azevedo.
Brilliant football from this team.
Lovely little spin. Sees. Oh, that's the one thing that gets me. Is power determines the pass sometimes rather than the direction you're playing. Because I wanted that pass to go to Mbappe, but it went to Luis.
But when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. Trying to switch on the
Luis, Mbappe, Azevedo, dink it in, off Lazar.
On the cross, blocked well by the defender. Corner.
Big power. Clark with the good header. I still haven't. I had corners figured out at the start of this FIFA, and I haven't figured them out since. That was just a bad one. Too much angle on it.
Promising build up until that challenge.
Mitrovic. Rivera's trying to close him down. That's half time. We survived to the half. Got the one. We've got the 1 goal that we needed. Now we need to hold on.
So we're all set for the second half.
Time we on? 10 o'clock. I've got another hour to looking at my tablets. My mouth is killing me.
And Newcastle on the attack.
This is the bit that I was saying about turning Newcastle into Barcelona. Lazar has just rinsed us. Great save from Will. He's responding well to being given the captain's armband. I think one thing I'm going to have to do in the second half now is I'm actually going to have to slide a lot more and just hopefully just win the ball back easier, because stuff like that is just not going to fly. Mitrovic should never have kept the ball there. Thauvin. Mitrovic. Why he slices it. Bunal. Lovely. Can Azevedo keep this in? He can, just. Gonna whip it in. Tony Watts near post. Good block by Sells. Mitrovic. Thauvin. Done by Gomez. Well done. Oh, bad ball, bad ball. Kennedy. Lewis. Mbappe, lovely spin move. Has to go back to Bunal. Into Tony Watt. Azevedo. Gets past Lazar. No, he doesn't. It's a free kick. Have we got a left footer on the pitch? No, we're not. Right. Right, come on, Azevedo.
Well, they've got a lead to hang on to, the away team here.
I hate free kicks in this game. Hate them. I'm terrible at them. I don't get it. I've always played free kicks at that angle with that kind of power, and it's worked. In other FIFAs, obviously, I haven't been able to nail down this FIFA. Oh, that's a bad ball.
In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Jonjo Shelvey.
Time we're on 62 minutes. It's going to be time to making subs in a minute. Well done from Lewis. Tony Watts straight offside. That's going to be a free kick, but not before. Lovely tackle from Pricey. Win that ball. Lovely. Watts trying to dink it over for Mbappe. Mbappe showing his strength. Shoot. Oh, what a save from Sells. I've won the Dolce Poker first season with Darmstadt. He got me a European League spot against... That doesn't seem fair, because Man U and Chelsea should never be allowed in the same group. Because the European English leagues, I thought in group stages they didn't allow. That is cruel. That is really cruel. Oh no, Mitrovic has got some space. Shoots low, misses. Right, we need some changes. Thank you for understanding, Philip. It may be. It may be low. I don't know, because I honestly thought that they weren't allowed to put teams from the same country in the same group. That's why I always thought. Again, I might be wrong, but that was what my understanding always was. Mbappe tried to get through to Lookman. Good block by Lewis. Mbappe. Oh, overran it. Save. Good step in by Joe. Lookman. Probably going to get flagged for offside there. No. Mbappe. Right. Let's just slow it down a little bit now. The press is coming. Oh, no. Mistake. Another mistake.
Even this match is,
good. Well done, Pricey.
Quite a close affair. Possession's certainly been that way.
Lovely ball out here to Aarons. Ferreira. Lookman gets pushed off the ball by John Joe. Saive now. Well done from Gomez. Premier League, mate. Premier League. Ferreira just bursting clear. Mbappe. Azevedo. We'll let Aarons get ahead. Aaron's chop shot. Plays it in. Ferreira. Shoot! Great finish! 2-0. Great finish. Maybe. If you saved it at an auto save just before it, I don't know, but that's a banging finish from Ferreira. Again, another youngster that we brought through. Brought in so many good youngsters into this career mode. I actually will be sad to see the end of this career mode because the youngsters we brought in have been brilliant. I mean, I've got 3 goalkeepers on the books, and they are all Youth Academy graduates. Aaron's to Lookman. Lookman cuts back. Lookman to make it through. Oh, I shouldn't have cut back. Ferreira. Lookman, good block by Clark. It was me just being a bit too... I wanted to have the perfect goal there. That's obviously what that was. Brunel loses out to Mitrovic. Plays it down the line. But something's... Oh, we got a call back for a free kick. Cool. Could be dangerous. Lookman. Aaron's. Trying to get the dink ball into the back post. Ferreira! Went for the spectacular. Didn't really need to, but... Hey, I can't fault him. He's got the confidence from the first goal. Aaron's to Mbappe. Mbappe looks back and gets it to Ferreira. Mbappe. Lookman. Oh, tries to get through to Lookman. Bakuna's there. Lookman is giving him away a free kick, which we'll deal with. We've got 2 minutes to go and we're 2-0 up. Sells launches it. Lascelles wins the header, but good tackling from Lewis. Good ball. Lookman. Oh, Chelsea's replaced by... Well, that's not bad then. That's not bad. It's still, don't get me wrong, it's still a group of death. But it's one of those that at least you haven't got Chelsea and United. But then again, you've got bad luck, Erlo. I've got good luck because that is 3 games in this stream. And that is 3 games won quite convincingly. And this goal from Mbappe, oh, peachy personified. I don't support Arsenal, Philip. I support Port Vale. And 50% possession, 6 shots to their 5. We had 5 on target. They had 2. Aaron's with the man of the match. You have Victor Kovalenko. Oh, I appreciate that, Erlo. I appreciate that. Aaron's man of the match with the 8.6. Now let's see. To finish off the stream, let's have a look. Phil, yeah, they do. They honestly do suck. Yeah, you've been very truthful there. I honestly can put hand on my heart and say Port Vale this season do suck. They do. And Arsenal and Tottenham have got a game in hand, and so have Liverpool. But we keep winning. As long as we keep winning and they keep dropping points, we're going to win the title. We are going to win the title this season. We're getting very close. So yeah, Mbappe is now top goal scorer with 13. You know, that's 13. 13 goals in the season is brilliant. What we're going to have a look is, I don't know why my approval rating is going down. It's because of the it's got to be because of the financial. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at the squad for now, so you guys can have a look at what I've come through to get this. And obviously we've got some loan players. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hide the webcam while we do this, just so you guys can see all the stats. So you will see my face in a bit, but it's just going to hide for a little bit. So obviously Will White, he was obviously a youngster that we come in. He's kept 19 clean sheets this season, and there are his stats. He's 79 rated, he's gone up 2. I don't think we're going to be able to get him to 80 before the end of the season. He's unhappy, but I don't know why. He's playing every single game. Owen King, again, another youngster goalkeeper, 76 rated. He hasn't played many games this season, but he's our second in command. But Will White has been that good this season that I haven't had a need really to play him. And then we've got Henry Cooper, who we literally bought in last season, and he's already gone up 12. So if we'd have played him again next season, we'd have been able to sell Will White, and then we would have had King and those for that. Thank you very much, Philip. Aitor Bunal, we've had on loan for 2 seasons now. Just a good solid right back if you need him. You get him from the Spanish league. Yeah, I will do it in a second. Kyle Waters-Peters, we got him this season. Not great, but he's all right. Harvey Price, got him through the youth academy, and he's just a beast. I love him. Absolutely love Harvey Price. But the one thing that gets me in this FIFA with every FIFA is he looks absolutely nothing like his picture. He's got no hair in the game. Joe Gomez from Liverpool on loan as well. If you need a centre-back of decent quality, but you can afford like 50 grand wages, he's worth it. Tom Flanagan, been with the club, not great, but he's a good solid reserve player. Ben Turner, aging, he's just a good player. John Massinho is just a god. An absolute god. He really is. But his stats are declining. So if we were playing another season, good night. Bye, Philip. Have a good sleep. If we were playing another season, I'd have to get rid of him because his stats are just dropping off a cliff. McFadden, his stats are going to go as well, and we probably would have moved him as well. Blas Riveros was a subscriber suggestion. I was not looking at him as a left back, but he's a very good option. Same kind of player as Bunal. Alfie Harrison, he would be our starting left back next year. Young player. Damien McCory, good solid player. Very good solid player. Henry Lewis, another youngster. Chipped in with a couple of goals. His stats are still increasing, but still not the best. Dennis Will Power, always injured, but chips in with very good stats. I love him for his defensive capabilities, but can score a good goal. I mean, his long shots are only saying as 59, but they feel a lot better than that. Hugo Azevedo, what more can I say about this kid? He was our Scout Future star. He's now worth 20 million, and look at those stats. They speak for themselves. He's just a great player. He only chipped in with 4 goals this season because he's had some injury worries, but he's good. Emre Moore, got him on loan. It's definitely been the loan career mode. No, not of this career mode. Not in this team, no. This is going to be the end of it. Sander Berger, this is the guy I was telling you about. Look at these good stats. Very good stats. Just works hard. Ball control, passing, brilliant. And I think when he starts off like, if you're in the second season, he'll be a 71. Bruno Ferreira has the potential to be special. 70 gone up 7. Look at those dribbling stats. Just insanely good. Andre Dazelle. He's another one. I forgot about him. Erlo, he's another one to potentially... Sorry, fitting the mic. He's another one to definitely keep your eye on. Abdelkader Ramor, again. Long shots, brilliant. Free kicks, okay. But I can't take free kicks anyway. Good attacking midfielder. Doesn't do much defensively because of his stature. But he's a good player. Jackson Irving, good solid midfielder, fairly cheap as well. And you got Kennedy at left back. We've got him on loan from Chelsea. Pace, 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 just brilliant. Rolando Aarons, again, we got him on loan from Barca. Again, just pure pace, good shooting ability, good dribbling. Jack Nicholson, again, another youngster. Dribbling's good. Could need a bit more on the physicals, but he would be good. Oscar Lee, again, not as good as Nicholson, but his potential is a little bit higher. Tyler Cook, our Cam, you won't see him, so there's points going on him. The main man himself, Mbappe Latine, has got 13 goals in the Premier League and 1 in the Champions Cup. 14 goals this season with 13 assists. This kid can do it all. And being able to get him on loan from Monaco has been a godsend to us. Look at this finishing. 79 finishing, 92 pace, 93 sprint speed, 76 strength. Just a cracking striker. Tony Watt needs, to be perfectly honest, if you ever get Tony Watt, just upgrade his passing and then you'll feel a lot better. His passing is poo. It really is. It feels so bad in the game. And, oh, I didn't show you his stats. Chipped in with 6 goals this season. Adam Ola-Luckman, got him on loan. He scored 5 goals in the Premier League. Good player. And he will be a good player in the Premier League this season if Everton keep giving him the chances. Dominic Solanke, when he gets his opportunity for Liverpool, he'll show them how good he is. He's got good overall stats. In real life, he's still a little bit too raw and his decision-making's not quite there, which is probably why he's not starting for Liverpool at the minute. Give him 2 or 3 months to get in and around the team and find out the Klopp way of playing. Be a great player. Adam Armstrong, got him in on loan at the start of the season. Pace, pace, pace and finishing. Chipped in a hat-trick, I believe, early on in the season. Just a good player. Then Marvin Sordell, kind of the odd man out in this career mode. He plays well, but obviously with better players around him, doesn't get the game time he probably deserves. And then Bolingoli, I got him in because of his pace and I need another winger. He's just a good player. Now let's get my webcam back up. There we go. Webcam's back up now. Who do you want to look at? Victor Kovalenko, didn't you? So let's have a look at Kovalenko. I haven't. He's still at he's at Shakhtar in this career mode. Obviously, I haven't got him scouted, so I can't tell you how good he is. But yeah, he's still at Shakhtar in this career mode. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up, guys. That is going to be... Let's just have a look at what that is. Press conference, fair enough. Yeah, that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Burton Albion career mode. As you can see in the bottom right, sitting pretty at the top of the league. 74 points. Arsenal and Spurs and Liverpool still with a game to play. But we are just about coming towards the end. We've got 5 games left in this series. If we can carry on getting the points, we're definitely going to win the league. And that is the goal for Burton. 89 in 6 seasons. Okay, nice. We're in season 3, Connor. And this is going to be the last season that I do with Burton. So we won't have a chance to go through another transfer window. So once we're done, and to be perfectly honest, with our board rating as it is at the minute, even if we win the Premier League, I still think we might get sacked. Just because I can't meet their financial goals. So it's one of those. So yeah, it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for coming joining the stream. Obviously, it's lovely to have so many of you out and participating in the chat. Obviously, I will keep you notified if I'm going to do another stream this week. But more than likely, the next stream will be next Saturday morning. But obviously, if I do anything in the week, either follow me on Twitter, which is at Raccas Gaming, or hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you'll get notified when a video of mine goes live, and then you can see. But it's more than likely going to be, I may be able to do one tomorrow night, but I'm not sure what my plans are, but more than likely it's going to be next Saturday when the next stream is. So once again, thank you guys so much for coming checking out the stream. I've been Raccas. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you've got any comments, concerns or suggestions, leave it in the chat or the comments of this video. And if you missed any of these videos, click the top link in the description. There will be a playlist that you can go back and check it out. And as always, thank you so much. I've been Raccas, and I'll see you on the next one. Tra.